is so scary when the people around you see you as a competitor and you are not aware. Many innocent souls have been brought to nothing because there was a competitor around and they didn't see. Sometimes it may be your maid. Your maid loves your husband. Sometimes it may be your employee. There is a deal you went to do with him that only he knows, and he may cut you off and take it, and your family members will not know. When somebody feels he's competing with you, you are not safe. If you know it's good, at least you build defenses. But if you don't know that the one you call best friend likes your boyfriend, if you don't know that the one you are paying school fees for is angry that he has to beg you to pay his school fees for, and he's saying in his mind, I will finish school and start work and we will see our levels. Competitors. When associate pastor is eyeing puppet, waiting for the time he will set you up with a lie. Competitors that you are not aware of. They can detract your destiny and bring you to square one. You know, yesterday some people went to church, but what they don't know is that somebody checked their shoe and checked the quality of their clothes, because in the head of those people they are competing them. They are competing them. So actually what you wore that you don't even know the brand, somebody checked it to see if it is a fake one or an original one. So when you went to church and you were dancing, you don't know that there is a competitor somewhere. Meanwhile, you don't even care about what you wore, but somebody cares. Boss can always be calling you and say, serve me coffee. What you don't know is that there is a competitor somewhere who wish to be the one serving the coffee. And you may lose your job because somebody wanted to serve the coffee. God must do something to anybody who is secretly competing with you. God told Adam, he says that dress the garden and keep it. The Hebrew word for the keep it is build a fence. So Adam should have asked God, I'm the only human. Who am I building the fence against? Which enemy is out there? It was in Ezekiel 28 that we heard that the anointed cherub called Lucifer was actually dwelling in Eden. So before God gave Eden to Adam, he had given it to Lucifer before. Everything you have today has once been given to somebody before. So you have an automatic competitor. I am giving you, I'm taking you to a promised land. When they got there, they realized that some people already owed it. Nothing is free. It will shock you that the one you call my wife is actually our wives. You have no idea the number of men that is looking and wish that she was their wife. The one you call my husband, you have no idea the number of men and women that are thinking that the man made a mistake to marry you. It was supposed to be them. Do you know the number of people who feel it's a mistake for you to be the general manager of the company? Do you know the number of people who feels it's a mistake for your father to give you that property? For your mother to give you an inheritance? Do you know the number of people who feel it's a mistake? I would not be as innocent as I. And remember the mubia so you must step out protected, because you have no idea. Do you know the number of people in your family that feels it's not your time to marry? Do you know the number of people in your family that feels that you shouldn't be owning a house by now? You shouldn't be driving your own car by now? Do you know the competitors around you? I would live life so comfortably as if there is nothing wrong. To every human being, there is somebody who feels that you are nothing. He's better than you. There will always be somebody who will tell another person that there is nothing. Who is this person? Yes, I'm telling you. Every preacher has another preacher that tells his people that this person is not anointed. It's just luck. Every businessman has other people he tells to about another businessman. That whoever you are, there's a secret competitor somewhere who will talk down on you. And when he finishes talking down on you, he wishes that talk down comes to pass. So he will now go a further step to make sure it comes to pass. Anybody competing with you aggressively, Jesus. And as a result of that, you are trying to break through, you are not. Jesus. Today, they are both their defenses, their plans, their plots, their arrows, their weapons are set on fire now. They encounter a higher opposition. I said they encounter a higher opposition. Any competition you are secretly going through that you yourself don't know about, I heard of a testimony this morning of somebody who was in a position that somebody wanted, and actually a tornado. So he has been sick and he can't eat any heavy food. So for over 1 year, no heavy food has entered into him. NYM Renodefi then came to one of our services, and whilst returning home, Ofri Asoriha, Odru Barrier no Maya Oda Benkuma. You see barrier no time Benku. At Benku at barrier. Then they took him home and he has been eating till today. Listen, if you joke with competitors until a higher altar faces them, you are in trouble. Somebody shout it loud and clear. I invoke the power on this altar. I invoke the power on this altar against any competitor. Against any competitor in my family, in my father's house, in my mother's house, among my friends, among my siblings, whoever they are, in my church, competitors who hate to see me rising. I invoke the power of this altar against you. Your works backfire. Your thoughts backfire. Your schemes backfire. In the name of Jesus. Said the Lord will set me a table before my competitors. The Lord will set me a table before my competitors. In the name of Jesus.